do it again, do it again.
Guess we could go back into talking about a few gaming things. This is going to be edited to shit, of course. Did you hear about the big controversy with Street Fighter V?
No. What's the controversy with Street Fighter V?
The game was released unfinished.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
Story mode for some characters. Well, no, I mean, there is a story mode, but it sucks balls. Where, sometimes you'll get matches of maybe up to 4 to 5 people, and then it's over. And then you'll get, a couple of cutscenes where it's just a still frame animation with dialogue over it, and then that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hell,
so it's basically Capcom didn't even try.
Well, I understand the reason why Capcom released the game the way they did was because the big online fighting tournaments were coming up, and Capcom wanted to make a shit ton of money and release a game in time for EVO, which is what that whole big thing is.
Gotcha.
And they figured, well, we got a working engine, we got a couple of things working, we could release the game now. Yeah, there will be some controversy with the casual players, but the tournament players are going to love it. So, yeah, fuck the casuals. Let's just release it as is.
Yeah, it's kind of shitty, but at the same time, I can kind of understand it.
Yeah. Now, I mean, there is a survival mode, which is kind of stereotypical. The versus play is still in there. There's online play, but there's no arcade mode where basically, you just play through the game and fight every single character, which a lot of people are pissed about, and kind of rightly so, because that's kind of a tradition of any fighting game.
Yep.
And especially considering that the last 2 Mortal Kombat games kind of refreshed and revitalized and even added a lot, to the fighting game community with both of their games.
Yeah, I haven't played Mortal Kombat X yet.
Me either, but I've heard nothing but good things, and I mean I loved Mortal Kombat 9.
Yeah.
Mostly
or Mortal Kombat Annihilation, or that one was called.
No, it was just called just Mortal Kombat, because it was a resetting.
Yeah, because it was basically a reboot and whatnot.
And I love it.
Yeah.
And I loved it, because, it did a great job with the story mode, where it was just them, really retelling Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and 3, basically. Only, through, various different events. And I thought they did a really great job with that.
Yeah.
So.
And I even especially liked how they handled it, to where it was basically Elder God Raiden contacting his younger self and going yeah, let Shao Kahn win.
Yeah.
Let him enter.
Yeah.
Because once he does, the Elder Gods can intervene and stop him before he becomes too powerful.
Yeah. It was just a shame, though, that he couldn't make the message a little bit more clearer.
Yeah, instead he just said, let him win, which kind of confused younger Raiden.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Still, it works.
Yeah.
Kind of sucked that, most of the people died.
Yeah, well, just about everybody died.
I think the only people that lived was Jax, Johnny Cage, and Sonya.
Well, Scorpion and Sub-Zero are there.
Oh, yeah, they lived too.
Yeah, but anyway, now, hold on. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have a phone in here?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I just have my cell phone.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't find the base to this. Okay, well, I'm going to be going in about a half hour, 45 minutes to dinner. You want to go with us?
No thanks, Grammy.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Well, it's sure hot in there.
I know.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Grammy. All right. What I was also gonna say was, from what I've heard, Capcom is gonna release the rest of the game, which includes more story mode, more characters, along with the arcade mode later on as free DLC.
Oh,
But
okay. Well,
you know, but a lot of people are already bitching that, well, story mode already sucks because, like, for a couple of people, you only fight maybe 2 to 3 people and then it's over. Like, for one of the newer characters, you fight M. Bison twice and then it's over. That's it. I was like, wow, really? That's shit.
yeah, but to those people, I say, just wait until like the other 2 editions of Street Fighter V come out.
Yeah, and what's been kind of funny...
Yeah, this is Capcom. They'll do that.
Yeah. Well, hell, I mean, they've been doing this shit for years.
Yeah.
And, and what's funny about it is that one of the people I follow was doing a video about how there was this guy out there online who was defending it and making some pretty ridiculous excuses, like claiming that, oh, well, this is on a brand new system, this is new tech, blah, 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 into which the guy who's from Review Tech USA, who I follow, says, like, Capcom's been making video games for decades. These aren't indie game devs or anything like that who are like, oh, like, this is their very first game. This is fucking Capcom. They've
been making games like this for years.
Yeah, and so that's kind of a bullshit excuse. And on top of that, to claim that, oh, well, and to try to make a claim about, oh, well, this is new tech, like, it's Unreal Engine 4, and, and, like, this is tech that's, made available to anybody and everybody, that's supposed to be a lot easier to use and to utilize, from what I understand about it. And, and it was just a bullshit argument. And then, he tries to make further claims about, oh, well, the way that Capcom is being treated, and all this, it's a lot like, having a new employee, show up to a new company, who's not familiar with the work environment, or familiar with the job. Like, really? That's your metaphor? Again, this is Capcom.
Again, they've been doing this for years.
And yeah, I mean, that argument would maybe apply if this was a new game developer, but it's not. Or maybe if Capcom, had handed, the developing details to somebody else, maybe that would be okay, but no, they didn't. This is Capcom. They said, fuck the casual crowd. We're just going to focus on the tournament and release this early. Now, to be fair, everything else is going to be released free, but at the same time, this was a $60 game. This was a full price game.
Yeah, and really, if they had done it, it's like, we're really sorry, it's like, we're going to release this thing at 20, maybe $30. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that would be a little different.
Yeah, but
at full price, fuck you, Capcom.
Yeah. Now, I haven't cared about Street Fighter. Wow, that was weird.
Yeah. Final Fantasy is a different company, dude.
Well, no, I was about to say...
And different genre game at that.
Well, actually, I was about to say Final Fight was what I was about to say.
Yeah.
But and I mean, I haven't cared...
Same company, but different style of game.
Yeah. Now, I haven't cared about Street Fighter, since 4. And I haven't even played, all of the iterations. I bought Super Street Fighter 4, and I played it, and I did enjoy it. And what was funny was, when I was seeing some of the footage for Street Fighter 5, I remember so many people exclaiming, wow, the game looks even better, blah, blah, blah. And I remember thinking, what's so goddamn different? This looks exactly like... Yeah, I mean, this looks exactly like 4.
Yeah, it might be a little cleaner.
Yeah, but
that's about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same character models. It's the same animation. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit cleaner and maybe it runs a little bit better. Now, I don't like the way the character's looking for. I don't like it. It's too anime. It's too exaggerated.
Yeah, the males are too bulky.
Yeah.
The females are, quite frankly, a little overdone.
Well, that's Japan. That's how it's always going to be.
Yeah.
And really, that is, the style of anime. Where everything, everything is usually pretty exaggerated. Though, like, I will say, in its defense, sometimes it's not, but it, kind of depends.
Anywho.
But yeah, I haven't cared about Street Fighter for a long time, mostly just because of a lot of the shit that Capcom has been doing to a lot of their games. I think really the last game of theirs that I really liked was the reboot for Devil May Cry, but everybody fucking hated it because it was a reboot. And because they didn't, like the new way that the game was going with it, though I liked it. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good game. But Capcom has decided, well, the fans hated it. But they did release the HD version for it on the next-gen consoles.
Yeah, which I probably will buy.
Yeah, because that was a good game. Street Fighter V, I don't care, and more than likely, I'm never going to buy it.
I might buy it, like the later iterations of it, because like I said, there'll probably be 2 other iterations of it because it's fucking Capcom.
Well, they did, Capcom did say that, well, there's not going to be a turbo, there's not going to be a super version or anything like that. Like everything else, that does come out is probably just going to be DLC for it.
Okay.
So
I'll believe that when that actually happens.
So, I imagine what may happen is what Capcom will do, for someone like you, who doesn't have access to the internet, is they'll release, the, like, greater version, that has all the DLC and everything on it.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah.